Magnification volume 0%.
Good afternoon, and welcome to More Than Meets the Eye. I am your host, Blind Prime, and for today, I have for you the leader of the Cobras, the terrorist organization. It's him, it's the Lisper himself, Cobra Commander. Here he is in his regular form. I couldn't get the special Snake Supreme Cobra Commander or the Royal variant. They were just kind of out of my price range on the scalping. But you can find this guy right now in just about every store. He's popping up just as often as the Flints and Lady J's. So go ahead, you can pick him up. He's not too bad of a figure. I do wish that he had a holster for his gun. And that his helmet could come off and you could see the top of his head. That's it. That's literally most of what I have wrong with him. So we're going to talk about it. First off, we'll do the typical compare his size, or at least get his size down. So here's my handy dandy Lego. All right, there it is to the top of his head. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 studs tall. Now we will compare him to his subordinate, which will be this Cobra infantryman, not a Cobra infantry trooper. If any of y'all want to get me a Cobra infantry trooper, I'm down for that. I would love one. So here he is. You can see we'll do a front and side so I can get a comparison. They're about the same height. Like they're not too different in height. Actually, I think Cobra Commander's standing as straight as he can, but this guy isn't. Let's get him as straight as he possibly can get. Alrighty. Cobra Commander is far less armored up. Yeah, I'd say that the Cobra Infantry is just a smidge, not much, just a smidge taller than Cobra Commander himself. We'll set the Cobra Infantry over here. I love the Cobra Infantry, guys. I really need to get some more of them. Alright, so let's talk about his stuff he comes with. So he comes with one pointer finger, which I have right here, where he can just, do this, and then you can waggle his arm back and forth. Nah, nah, nah. Nah, nah, nah. Like that guy from Jurassic Park, but, that's... he also comes with this gun that that I put his other hand on. This is a very well molded gun. Like, it's got a bayonet on the end. It's got a little bitty sharp bayonet on the end. Like he's going to stab somebody with his pistol. This is a big gun. Like this is not a normal pistol. This thing is the most different out of the pistols that I have received so far in these. I've gotten, the Cobra Infantry's pistol. I've gotten Beachhead's pistol, and I've gotten Flint's pistol. They're all kind of the same pistol, except this one is different. This one's a lot different. It's got a really cool sculpt. It feels more like one of those, flintlock pistol than it actually feels like anything else. This feels like something that a pirate would have. It's really nice, and there's actually some good sculpting on the pistol itself to be a snake head, like a cobra head. So, the hand would be gripping the cobra head right below the jaw, and so the jaw of the cobra head comes over the pinky. That's kind of cool. So it's always looking like upside down, but it's always looking at whatever you're shooting at. That's kind of neat. I appreciate the sculpting for the little cobra heads that they do in all the pistols and stuff. It's like, good grief. How much extra money did you charge for that? Like, oh my god. Like, their weapons guy. Oh wow, I'm blanking on his name right now, and that's terrible. The chrome face dude. He him and the Baroness. They probably charge Cobra Commander exorbitant rates for the molded in Cobra detailing on the weapons. He also, he comes with this pointer finger, which I've been using quite well to direct where the Cobra Infantry should be shooting, and always pointing the Cobra Infantry shooting in the opposite direction. And he comes with this other hand, which is a grabby, like, half-grabbed hand, which you could use to like, you know, grab this guy's arm. Let's see. Yeah, so you can totally put it around the arm of a cobra, or you can put it around the neck of a cobra soldier, like, Cobra Commander's just... And it does fit around the neck of a cobra soldier pretty well. That's pretty cool. It also fits around the hilt of his sword that he has. He's got a really nice sword that has a really amazing sheath to it that's attached to his body with some straps. And he's got all these cool straps that move around and a little cape underneath it. But let's look at the sword. So we're going to pull the sword out of its sheath. It's a nice sword. Like, it's pretty long. It's got a bit of serrated to it. It's a nasty sword. It's even got a cut in it like a Bowie knife, but it's also kind of curved like a cutlass, but it's not quite a cutlass. It's a weird sword, but it's it it's a really... the closest thing I think of is something like a bastard sword, but it's too small for that. It's just a gnarly sword, and I hate to be cut by it. But it slides into the sheath quite well, and almost as if it was made for it. Ooh. And then oh wait, you got to remember that when you're putting it into the sheath, you've got to put cobra head facing out, because the cobras will always want to watch. Make sure you find the sheath. Okay, there you go. I think that's right. I hope that's right. Did I screw that up? Nope. Cool. Fits in there. It doesn't come out easy. You can pull it out pretty easily, but it requires a little force. So you can flip this guy upside down and shake him, and that sword ain't coming out. Unlike some of the knives that we've received with our G.I. Joe Classified. I love the pauldron on his shoulder that's attached to the little strip of cloth, like it's a tiny little cape, like something the Mandalorian would wear. I've forgotten about this. I didn't know that was in the show, so that's pretty cool. I like the little pauldron, though. The pauldron's really cool. I did find that if you wanted to, for the sake of posability, I mean, I have the hands, the gun grasping hand still attached, but I don't think that matters. So what I did is I would just kind of shove this pistol into his bandolier area, so he could just have it sitting there and he could grab it. I mean, right now it's something out of Evil Dead, because there's a hand attached to it that's not attached to a body, but whatever. I'm just gonna put that gun in there for now. Yeah. It doesn't always want to go, because this is a pretty good tight fit for this cloth, but you can get it right there, and it's pretty neat. And then he can have he can point at things and have a gun. And I'll just take this hand off, because I bet it looks terrible. Come on. Cool. There we go. All right. Posability for this guy is pretty amazing. He's got good posability. I wish that the fingers could move around, and then you wouldn't need multiple hands. And I wish he had been given some more multiple hands. But his sword grasping hand, the one that's got open, moves up and down pretty well. It doesn't really move side to side, but it does rotate completely. He's got double joints in his elbows. Good old double joints. So he can, he can grab his face. Let's see if we can get it. See, this is something else that I noticed you could do with him, with that thing of just like, Zartan, why? He could just put his hand over his face like, oh, God. Idiots. Makes me laugh. I think I'm going to put him in that pose for a little while. His pointer finger it doesn't really have much articulation, but it does also move side to side. He's got double jointed in his knees, which is nice. You can go fully posable with the knees. That's pretty cool. I love the boots. The boots have some nice texture. They go all the way up to his little knee pads, so he's got some knee-high boots, but they're totally stylish and textured really, really well. They even come to a nice little point at the end of each of his feet. And there is a negative to this when it comes to the molding, in that they gave him this wraparound cloak thing that he wears on top of everything else, and it's a skirt that comes down past his butt. So if you were to, get him into a position where he'd be like sitting on a throne or something, or even just sitting down nearby. You see his move this bit out of the way. These bits will stick down, though they did make them out of foldable plastic, so you can just fold them over and have him sit on them. But then you run the risk of this sword sticking out, so you make sure that if you're putting him on some sort of chair, that the chair that you're posing him on has the ability to have this sword slide off to the side. It is pretty nice for that, and I do appreciate the fact that this back bit of skirt is actually very rubberized and easy to mold and finish. But other than that, I do wish that his face sculpt had something in it, but this helmet is really nice. It goes all the way around, and I have to say, I really enjoy this guy. The only negatives I have is there's no holster for the pistol, and you can't take his helmet off to see a gruesome face underneath or something. That would have been a cool, take the helmet off, reveal the face. They got plenty of helmet sculpts for everything else that can be removed, but not this one. Not this one. And that's sad. That would have been a cool little thing to include. Other than that, if you've been watching, Hasbro Pulse is going on right now. The HasLab project is a 3 3/4 inch giant jet model off the F-14. I don't know if I'm going to be picking that up because I'm kind of collecting the 6-inch, and I feel kind of weird that they didn't give us a 6-inch vehicle, which is upsetting. And also, though, on the 6-inch line, we do have some stuff coming out. We got that Viper Squad, there's going to include the Viper guy who's going to be redecoed in yellow apparently for radar prevention. Viper BAT, which I think that means Battle Android Trooper. Yeah, Battle Android Trooper. We're also going to get Tiger Stripe, the Tiger Force people, and that's going to be Outback. Sadly, both of those lines are going to be Target exclusives, which I was like, why couldn't one of them been a Walmart exclusive or something else? Give us another exclusive to another company. Hell, I'd accept a Big Bad Toy Store exclusive. Also, though, on the non-exclusive line, we're going to be getting a croc with a 12-inch crocodile. That's right. We're going to be getting Crocmaster with a 12-inch crocodile. That's going to be exciting. We're also going to be getting Spirit, which I'm looking forward to the Spirit. I really enjoyed Spirit, and oh wow, I'm just super excited that we're getting a Spirit. I mean, I would have liked a Shipwreck, but I'll take a Spirit. We're also finally going to be getting Storm Shadow in non-winter gear and non-Origins gear. It's going to be basic, classic Storm Shadow, which I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm super excited. Today is the day it's all going to be going live on Hasbro Pulse for Prime members of the Hasbro Pulse thing. The privileged members that pay extra money, they're going to be getting it at 4 p.m. And then everybody else is going to be getting it at 5 p.m. The Target exclusives are going to go up at 5 p.m. on the Target website. And apparently Target has increased the numbers so that everybody can get one. Especially since that the two Venom guys is a Viper and a BAT, which means army building, and there's going to be a lot of army building. There's also going to be, the Croc guy, which I'm super excited about, and that's going to be, I'm going to try and pre-order mine on Amazon, and if not there, then BigBadToyStore.com. Even though I'm still waiting on my Commando and Timber 2-pack from BigBadToyStore.com. They keep telling me it's going to come out the next month. Ugh, this crazy shipping thing. But anyway, guys, that was a little bit of news that we picked up today from the Hasbro Pulse Con. If you hadn't watched it, there you go. You're going to be getting some cool figures. Crocmaster coming with a 12-inch crocodile is just obscene. I'm going to get him just so I can have the crocodile accessory. Its Spirit comes with his eagle, which is pretty awesome. And apparently they named the crocodile Fiona. Well, that's all for now, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. And tune in next Prime, where I'll do this again, but with something else and new. And, don't forget to like and subscribe, and please share, and celebrate Blind Awareness Month with me. Remember, October is Blind Awareness Month. Well, until next time, bye-bye.